heavens! We haven't much time before the tourney begins. We must hasten back to the Coliseum and apprise ourselves in the rules of engagement. To be a true gentleman, the battle is not about victory or defeat, but fighting with honor. Whatever treachery or guile my opponents may employ, I will not lower myself to their level. Hi, there's Ultros on top of the stairs. Bumps on the head, chipped teeth. I am one shabby-looking octopus. Tell ya, they don't pay me enough for this. That's all gonna change soon, isn't it, buddy? Oonga! Ah, Mr. Ultros. Just the octopus we were looking for. I was hoping that you might enlighten us to... Ye gat! Who gave you those ghastly bruises? Bruises? I fell down the stairs, that's all. Now get lost, I'm a busy octopus. Funga! Ouch. You have my sympathies, good sir. It is challenging enough to coordinate 4 limbs, let alone 8. If someone there inside your office... No, whatever gave you that idea? I am simply fumigating the place for pests like yourself. Now, don't you have a battle to go fight? Funga! Inspector, I think something's alive in there. That's just me, talking to myself. Yes, fun. Gods, yes, gods! Working as a receptionist is fun. Battered, bruised, beset by vermin, and still able to find joy and fulfillment in your work? I say, Mr. Ultros, your passion for your chosen profession is truly an inspiration to us all. Green, if you would come with me for a moment. I fear the stupidity in the air may be contagious. Well, has your investigation borne any fruit? I see. The villa seeks to win the tourney to claim a fortune and raise her and her sister out of poverty. Furthermore, she has implied that she is taking the necessary precautions to ensure that a victory is all but certain. While training her, you narrowly evaded a series of dastardly obstacles, and upon your return, that strange octopus appeared considerably worse for wear. The evidence points in one direction. The Alamegan girl and Ultros are plotting together to claim the Mithril Cup and its lucrative prize. It is not as preposterous as it sounds. I have done some research on our 8-legged friend. It would appear that Ultros has become something of a regular at Ulta's taverns and, houses of pleasure. I suspect that he is using inside knowledge of the workings of the Coliseum to identify and eliminate potential threats, thereby ensuring victory for Avila and earning herself a healthy commission. There is also the matter of the Tempest Blade that is rumored to be the source of Alamegan girl's strength. This remains a mystery, which means that I fear your life is still in danger, Green. One of the gods informed me that several crates of refuse from the Coliseum reception room were hastily discarded in Pearl Lane not bills ago. It is a stab in the dark, but the contents may yet provide some answers. I would ask you to bring them to me. Well, let me see what you have found. A large wooden box containing all sorts of detritus gathered from the Coliseum, some of it still twitching. Now what we have here. Yes, a spectacular assortment of innards and entrails and... what's this? A sack even more foul-smelling than the gore it was lying in. If that can be believed, and look here. Something appears to be written on the side. Synth-God Sundries. It would seem this merchant had dealings with a squishy mass of tentacles. Let us pay a visit to the man and have him enlighten us to the exact nature of their partnership. Welcome, welcome. What might a discerning gentleman like yourself be looking for today? Stinking sack. Battlefields the day after the slaughter smell better than the unknown contents of this bag. I'm sorry, sir, but I said it once, I said it 1,000 times. No exchanges, replacements, or refunds. I stand by the quality of my wares, and I expect my customers to do the same. Wait, now, did Ultra send you? I'll be asking the questions here. What exactly did you sell that ungodly creature? Why, an entire sack full of gold truffles, can you believe it? Oh, with the most impressive price in that distinctive aroma. Only for the most discerning of customers, which Mr. Ultras clearly is, just as he placed another order today. Could these troubles all be connected to... no, I shall stop myself before I start sounding like... Inspector Briardin, it wounds me that you would sneak off and conduct your investigation without me, and to steal away green here. This gentleman is not impressed. Did you find anything, Inspector? Good gods, what is that dreadful smell? Miss Ellie, I would have expected a cultured young woman like yourself to be more educated in the Epicurean arts. That is the most distinct and delightful aroma of the gold truffle, an acquired taste to be sure, but one that has won the heart of many an old-on gourmet. Huh, you actually knew something. I particularly enjoy them slow roasted, as my dear mother makes them. Roasted, you say? Why, my mouth's just watering thinking about it. Why'd I be so bold as to ask for the recipe? It appears a productive portion of this conversation has come to an end. Besides, the tourney is about to begin. Let us make haste back to the Coliseum. Well, that merchant proved to be a spectacular waste of time. Time which is in short supply. We must return to the Coliseum before the battles begin. Here's a plan, Green. I shall find a suitable vantage point to observe Miss Avila in combat. Until I've ascertained the trickery behind her abilities, you ought to keep a wide berth of her blade. Understood? There you are! How is this ghost assigned to melee without you? I'd be remiss to not tell you that there's been a slight change of plans. Now look, I said this suffered a last-minute injury, and none other than our very own Ultras has stepped in to take its place. And with everyone's favorite octopus joining you two in the fray, spectators are just pouring in, and bookmakers across town are raking in the gill, which ain't a bad thing for us. Word has the Master Feargeist himself is quite taken with my promotional skills. Aye, the future's looking bright for old Tower Meadow, it is. So what do you say? Are you ready to get your asses kicked? Ready for battle? Yes. Aye, that's what I like to hear. Ladies and gents, it's time for the blades to whirl and limbs to fly. Hopefully not mine. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, plutocrats and paupers, open your eyes and seal your stomachs. The Mithril Cup, brought to you by our ever-charitable friends at Amachina & Sons Mineral Concern. Your concern is our concern. Is about to begin. Who will stand up top the heap of maimed bodies and twisted limbs to claim victory? Will it be tempestuous Avila of Alamigo, Green, the famed warrior life, or who's that greening Fugan? Ah, that's right, Humberbatch, agent of infamy and imbecile extraordinaire. Or will it be our 11th hour entry, Ultras, the 8-legged purple purveyor of pain? Ouch. Here I am! Did you miss me? I'd say we have a battle for the ages here, folks. Combatants, take your positions, and let the battles begin! Alright, you know the deal. We team up and wipe out the others, then it's just the two of us. I'll take a dive. And you receive your share of the winnings. I've not forgotten our promise. Look at Ravila's blade spin. Why, she's the veritable whirlwind of death and destruction out there. They breed and toughen Alamigo, that's for certain. You are next. Here we go, ladies and gents. Once my buddy gets a whiff of these raw truffles, he'll be sneezing up a storm. Literally. Mushrooms. Nothing like a rich aroma of roasted truffles. All this fighting is giving Uncle Ulti an appetite. Is time for dinner yet? Wait a minute. Roasted truffles? Braised in a savory sauce, just like Mother used to make them. Feel free to have seconds. There's a whole sack full where that came from. That meddling musclehead! What's taking him so damn long? The girl's gaze gives it away. Open that gate at once. Fonga? What is that monstrosity? Mr. Typhon, is that your stomach I hear rumbling? Could I interest you in some roasted truffles, perhaps? What fascinating friend you have, Ulti. Why, just look at this charming little nose. Is he perhaps suffering from a case of the sniffles? Could it be? Vila's vaunted Tempest Blade. It was that monster all along. The girl played us all for fools. Don't look at me. It was all her idea. I'm just a stupid octopus. You wouldn't want to approach me, you double-dealing fiend. I just wanted to experience the thrill of battle, you know, for my work and all. Come on, Tower. Has Uncle Hildy ever lied to you? What did I tell you? I knew there was something fishy about the Alamigan whore. Alamigans. Beggars and brutes, a lot of them. give him a home in our lands, and this is the thanks we get. Then it's a Golem for all I care. Just get her out of my sight before I get sick. But I just wanted to... My sister... I feel for the girl. Really, my little octopus heart goes out to her. But the rules is rules, right? Now, if Uncle Ulti may be so bold. I say we call it the Millie and have a final showdown between the 3 remaining competitors. That will be me, my buddy Typhon, and Greed here. What do you say, Mr. Warrior of Light? Aye, that's what we want to see. All trust, all trust, all trust. Well now, this is a most unprecedented turn of events. What am I to deny the witches are such passionate crowd of martial arts aficionados? The venue, Halatali, the fighters, the tag team of Old Trust and Typhon versus the Warrior of Light. Who will be left standing when the storm has settled? Be there or miss a battle for the ages? So to review, the troubles were to elicit a sneeze from the octopus's oversized crony, which would be positioned as to appear was coming from the Alamican girl's blade, allowing the two to sweep away their opponents with ease. No wonder I wasn't able to see it sooner. Quite possibly the most imbecile scheme I've encountered in my years as a consulting inspector. At any rate, we have no choice but to trust in your abilities now, Green. Let us make for Halatali. You'll lie there, Inspector. He did not fight as a gentleman. Well, this town is turned into a right mess. Well, trouble I took preparing consolation prizes for the melee. Looks like we won't be needing them after all. Of course, as long as you're bringing the spectators and the profits, I could give a gnat's ass. Now, I know what you're thinking. 2 against 1 ain't fair, especially when one of the 2 is the size of a small house. But here's the deal. Why don't you bring along some of your friends for the battle? Let's say 7 of them. That should be the odds, eh? Dragon's Neck, now accessible. It's fine, I'll just do it solo. It's a frenetic free-for-all as for the Mithril Cup moves to Halatali for a climactic confrontation. Rain will lash and winds will bluster in this perfect storm of a battle. When the tempest subsides, who will rise above the chaos to lay claims to the victor's spoils? Will it be the Warrior of Light, savior of Eorzea and a champion of her people, or the dastardly duo of Ultros and Typhon? All will be answered in Halatali, atop the Dragon's Neck. Hey, I need to reset my portrait. Combatants, final confrontation will be held here atop Dragon's Neck. If all members of the team fall from the platform, they forfeit the match. Let the battle begin. Seafood soup is not on the menu today, kids. Huh. Ow. Ah, I got imped. Like that. Aha! Everything is easy when you're overstated and overgeared. Thwarted again. I feel like such a sucker. And Green claims a Mithril Cup. I didn't even get to see Typhon's super snort attack. Good show, Green. Your performance has earned us a front row seat at the award ceremony. This should afford us the perfect vantage point of what the thief. Come, let us return to the Coliseum. It was a battle for the ages, but a worthy victor has risen to claim the spoils. Now let's take a look at the relic that our champion has won. Behold, when the person who vaults the Master Fear Geist himself, the Warden's Grace, a timeless treasure like the likes of which our realm has never seen. One that turned the attention of Eolzia's most prominent pilferer. Ha ha ha. Above you. Ladies and gentlemen, inspectors and invertebrates, the opening act dragged on over long, but worry not. The main event is about to begin. I know that you paid well for your seats here today, but I can assure you that my performance will not leave you disappointed. Now, I invite one and all to sit back and enjoy the show. Vile fiend! Mark my words, you have stolen your last treasure. I swear it upon the Manderville name. I think not, Hildibrand! Greg! It is always a pleasure to reunite with old friends, but your timing truly leaves something to be desired. Green, you bested me once, but not today. I shall have my revenge when I pierce your chest with my spear. Do you not mean your skewer? My spear! Vile thief! Is there not a shred of honor in you? Return my weapon at once! Oh, it seems we have an unexpected guest. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I fear attendance at today's performance is by invitation only. Hey, a gold truffle. Now it's raining truffles, but the battle's already... Mr. Typhon, just a moment. I'm sure I had tissue here somewhere. Ouch. Alas and alack, the ring sails straight into the hands of the fiend. Giving up so soon, are we? Those don't sound the words of like the sounds of words of a Manderville man. Ouch. It's Godbert Manderville. Yay. But of course! Brilliant, father! If the ring won't come to me, I shall go to the ring. Why, it'll be just like Dalamud. Hildibrand, Helidor, Maximilian Manderville. Skyward, as only a Manderville can! Oh, you went past the ring. Father, you do not know your own strength! Ah! $997, $998, $990. Oof. These legs, they look strangely familiar. Ha! Put a little too much spin in that one, it seems. Not exactly as planned, but who can argue with the results? Save for one thing. This ring is fake. But no matter, I have a feeling this will lead me to the true treasure. Until next time, friends, you have been a most attentive audience. The key! Bloody hells! Guards! Seize the fiend at once! Oh, it's a little grenade. Oh, it's a big grenade. Oh, it's a... Oh. It's too late, sir. The second prize, the Ring of Enquiry! It's gone! Second prize? What's the meaning of this? Many Face Fiend don't know the man spoke true. Master Goldsmith's eye cannot be deceived. This sun sphere is clearly a second-rate replica. Preposterous? Yeah, it's just the dim lighting. Yeah, if you'll just step over here. If you take an ill friend, you seem to be perspiring most heavily. Let's not be so hasty, friends. I can explain. I sold out my honor, joined forces with that odious octopus, all for a false treasure. What a fool I have been. Whatever was I thinking? Do not berate yourself so, Miss Avila. Why, it was exactly as you said, was it not? You were thinking of dear Hegelina, and nothing more. I suppose I was at that... How do you know my sister's name? I assure you, young miss, under no circumstances did I tell you to the Nanawa mines to eavesdrop on your intimately personal dialogue with your beloved sister. You have the right of it. Blinded by the prospect of fortune and fame, I lost sight of myself and what I truly was fighting for. My honor and my sister's trust will not easily be regained, but I will not shirk from the challenge. One mystery still remains. Before the thief had identified the ring as fake, he had already acquired the key to a storeroom. Clearly the second prize, the Ring of Enquiry, was his target from the start. But why? There must be some pattern to the items the fiend has stolen, a pattern that betrays his true intentions. A treaty blade, Azima's virtue, the Ring of Enquiry. All relics with a history. No, or to be more precise, relics from the era of the Balladians. Oh, if that is so, the answer is clear as day. The fiend means to found Eorzea's greatest museum of Balladian history, pushing up the prices and gouging honest men out of their hard-earned coin. Doubtless another one of these cars will appear on the scene to tell us just as much. Now's about the time a card should come by. Ah, there's one. Oh, that's a big card. Ouch. Double ouch. I have enjoyed our little game, but all good things must come to an end. I shall claim the full sacred treasures, and justice shall be served. So this is the thief's final challenge to us. But what are these 4 treasures of which he speaks? When the 4 treasures of Balladia become one, the wicked shall be judged in the light of blazing sun. Blazing light of sun. An old legend, little more than a fairy tale at that, and it seems the phantom thief believes there is some truth in these words. All sacred relics from Balladia, the warden's justice. Lofty words coming from a glorified footpad. One who's winning over the common folk by the day, if the rumors are to be believed. It would seem the tales of a master thief ruffling the feathers of the rich and famous have won the man and more than a few admirers. Consider his targets thus far: an old-on collector and a hired thugs, a trading mogul and the brass blades, and now a mining magnate and the stone torches. Is it any surprise that the sympathies of ordinary old dons would lie with the perpetrator rather than his victims? Astutely observed, Miss Ellie. Our quarry clearly harbors no small degree of resentment for wealth and authority. Might his next target be a member of the syndicate? Perhaps the Sultana herself? Aha! Then it will be to his downfall, for the greater the challenge, the higher I rise. Just one moment, if you would. Mark my words, ye of many faces. There is but one man who shall lay claim to the 4 lost relics of Balladia, and it shall be Hildibrand, agent of Enquiry, inspector extraordinaire. Yes, I'm sure that inspires us all with great confidence. What's that? No, couldn't be. Meeting God, but may need a new pair of spectacles. It's a race to recover the 4 lost relics of Balladia. As the fiend's true identity and aspirations are revealed, will Eorzea fall prey to the forces of evil? Or will our hero do only what a Manderville can? Hildibrand will return in her last vow. The key to the next case is a mask. Ever worn a mask for so long that you forgot what you actually look like? I have. And how did they freeze in midair like that? Talk about a mystery. Oh well. See you next time.